Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is a prom look. So not only will I be showing you how to recreate this lovely olive smoky eye, I'm also going to show you how to recreate this messy updo that I created as well. I know that this is something that I would definitely wear to prom, so I just thought of recreating something a little bit with some gold with some olive green in there, and I warmed up the green a bit by putting a little bit of a warm taupey color in the crease. And as far as the hair, it's basically like a messy updo with some volume at top. I threw some hair out, so it's probably pretty jacked up now from after doing my makeup because I didn't really pin it as well as I should have, but I'm not going to prom, so it's okay. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this look, and if you guys want to see how I created it, go ahead and just keep watching. Today I am going to start the whole tutorial with my hair. So I already do have it lightly curled. You don't have to curl your hair, but I feel it looks a lot better with this look since it does add a little bit more wave to it, and it's a lot more easier to do the twists and clips what you need to do for this look. So I know some people, they like to do their makeup first, but I always suggest it's better to do your hair first, because if you are the one doing your hair, obviously you're going to get a little bit hot, you're going to get a little bit frustrated, you're going to get all this stuff that's going to cause you to get a little sweaty, and maybe your makeup might not look as best as it did when it was first done. So I suggest you always do your hair first, and that way it's a lot easier when your hair is out of your face, so you can do your makeup. But by all means, you guys do it your way as well. I'm just saying, you know, the way I prefer to get ready for big events or special occasions. If you guys have not seen how I do my curls, I will have the video that I did on how to blow dry and get waves in my hair. I will have that linked in the description box down below. Split it. And then I'm just gonna put this in like a messy bun, not too tight because I do have some curls. And I'm just gonna use one of these little clips to pin that. Then I'm going to put this half, in like a low bun, but not too low. Like, I don't want it sitting on my neck, so I'm just going to brush it up a bit. And this is going to be a little bit of a tighter bun. Use a small, thin rubber band. And just let it get a little flat against the head. Then we're going to take this half of the hair down. And then we're going to take some pieces, random pieces like this. And just place them somewhere. And we're going to take our bobby pin and pin it down. I'll leave this kind of loose. And we're going to take another section and do the same thing. Very last one, and put it over. Now this is more of a messy hairdo. Now we're going to take some of that hair that was left on the side and just randomly start pinning it. this is the finished look. I realized that the camera stopped recording in the middle of me doing the tutorial. I know I should record it again. That's something that I should do on my part. But I am kind of on a time right now. The baby's asleep, so I'm trying to use this time wisely. So in the future, I will definitely do this tutorial again, but basically what it was at the end where I had all that hair left over, what I did was I grabbed that hair, twisted them in sections, and just pinned them in random areas around the bun. And then I took a little bit of these random hairs out because I like the messy look. I think it frames the face very nicely, especially for me. I don't like to have all of my hair up all the time because my hair is a very big security blanket for me, so I will feel very naked without it. So, I mean, I hope you guys can kind of see what I did there, since it did get cut off. But I do apologize. So let me give you kind of a closer look of how it looks. So that is the top of the hair. This is the bottom. This is the sides. Other side. So see these hairs that were the ones that I pinned? What I did was I pinned them randomly around the bun area. So I'm hoping you guys can kind of see that method. And I know this right here is a bit messy, but like I said, I actually really like that. If you don't, you can always just, pin them down up to your likings, but I don't mind the look. So I'm actually very happy with this look. I think it's really quick and easy. I think it is very prom wearable. You can make it more perfected as you would like it to be, but this is something that I would wear to prom. It took maybe 10 minutes to do, so yeah. Continue to watch this video so I can go and show you how to do the makeup part. So I already do have my eyebrows on. I already do have my single lashes, and I already have the concealer for my eyebrow highlight as well. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is my MAC Oil Control Moisturizer. And we're just going to put some of that. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Photo Finish Foundation Primer, the pore minimizing one by Smashbox. I'm going to start off with priming my eyes as well. I'm using the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. The brush I'm going to use to blend that in is the Morphe MB10. And it's just like a flat brush like that. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand just so the product can warm up a bit, because it does come out pretty thick. See, it's pretty thick, so if I just put it all on the brush like that, it'll just waste on one eye. So I'm going to just take a bit. Sorry if you can hear that noise. My neighbor is working outside his yard right now. And I'm sitting at the window right by my balcony, so you can hear all of that. But this is the only room of my apartment that gets like the best lighting. So And then I'm going to set the primer and my eyebrow concealer with the two brushes that I always use, the Morphe B18 and Flawless Concealer Brush. Always use these two. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe 350M palettes. And I'm going to take those two colors that I always like to set, the eyebrow and the eyelid primer with. I'm just going to go in and highlight the brow bone a bit. So I was going to go for a more natural prom look, but I decided to maybe try to do a look with maybe more green in it, or an olive green. So I happen to love olive green. So let's see how this goes. The first brush I'm going to go in with is my Morphe B81 brush. I love this brush to use as my transition color. And I'm going to go into the Morphe palette, and I'm going to go into this color right here. It's a very light taupey color. I'm just going to use that as my transition color. So I'm just going to throw that into my crease area. Then I'm going to go in to that taupey green again that I used in the previous video, and I'm going to take that more lower into the crease. And then I'm going to go back into the Morphe B81 brush and just blend that all out. So I'm going in with the Master Palette by Mario. And then I'm going to go in with the color Bronx. It looks like a nice olive shimmery green. I'm just going to use the Morphe MB10, the one I used to blend in my eye primer, because I don't feel like getting up and waking up the baby. So I'm just going to dip a little bit of that in the palette, and then I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and just spray my brush a bit. And hope for the best. And then I'm going to take a clean brush. This is the brush that actually came in the Mario palette. This is just a little two-sided brush. This one's like a blending brush, and I could have used this to pack on the color. Oh well. So I'm going to use the blending side and just blend in that color with the warm color I put on before. I'm going to pick up some more, since we did take off a lot of that color, and just pack a little bit more. I'm going to go back into that green one and just blend some more into that crease. back into the first brush that we used and just blend all that out. And then moving on to the next eye. I don't think I want to do eyeliner with this look because I don't think it needs it. I think it's perfectly fine without it. So I'm going to go in with my foundation. And the foundation I am wearing is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. Because if we're going to prom, I don't want me to look white in pictures. So and just place it everywhere. So remember to bring it down your neck as well, especially if your hair is up and you have like a no sleeve type of shirt. You want to make sure you're matching everywhere. I'm going to take a little bit of my Tarte concealer and I'm going to use the color 4 so I can kind of cancel out the darkness under my eye. That darn door. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind to just highlight a bit. Go around the nose, mouth, the chin, the forehead. And then when that is all blended in, I'm going to set the concealer just like with the same brush I always use to also set my eyeshadow primer, the Effortless concealer brush. And I'm going to try out this Morphe palette that I've been having for a while. It's the 06F palette. It's a little bit messy, but what it is basically like a contour and blush palette. And I'm going to take this banana looking color and I'm going to highlight with that today. I'm just going to pat it in. Oh, that was a lot there. And then I'm going to go into a random brush and I'm going to lightly, softly contour my cheeks, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium milk chocolate, and I'm just gonna not contour too much, but I just want some definition in my face so I'm not looking all flat and round. So just gonna softly contour. Taking up the forehead and the chin. And on the inside. And then for my blush, I'm going to use MAC. This was their limited edition aqua something line, but this is the bronzing powder in the color golden. I wanted to use kind of a bronzer that had a little bit of a pink tint to it, so this was perfect. It has a little bit of shimmer in it, so I'm going to use that on a unique blusher brush. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on. Blush up the face a bit. Like that. Then I'm going to take the Morphe G2 and just blend all that in. For my highlight, I'm going to go in with the Anastacia Glow kit. And I'm going to take the Morphe brush with no name. And then I'm going to take the color White Sand. It's probably the only color I use. Just going to lightly highlight my face. Just like that. And a little bit above the eyebrow arch. And of course, the cupid's bow. I'm gonna brush out my eyebrows a bit because all that powder definitely probably washed it away. So I'm gonna go back with the eyes. I'm gonna take the Morphe B41 and I'm gonna go into Morphe palette, the 350 one. And I'm going to take a dark chocolate brown, probably that one. I'm going to go under the lash area and pop that in. Unique crease brush, just like that. And I'm going to take that Bronx green again and just brush it under the lash line. Elf contour brush, and I want to go back into that one olivey green color right here that's in the Morphe palette, and then blend all that in the bottom. Then I'm going to go in with my mascara, the Maybelline Rocket Volume. Just slap a bit on my eyelashes, but I'm just going to get the very roots, so I'm not really getting too much on the ends since my falsy lashes look really great. Eyelashes. Oh, this brush sucks for your bottom lashes. It really does. Finish off the look with Matte Honey Love from MAC. This is my favorite nude. It's basically in a lot of my videos now. So I'm just going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And this is the finished look. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this makeup look, and if you use it for your prom day, go ahead and just tag me on Instagram so I can see how your creation of the look came out. I really like it. It's something that I would definitely wear to prom. I like the hair, I like the makeup, and that's not only because I created it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. So if you have any comments, please leave them down below, and all the makeup items that I did use in this video will be listed down in the description box. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!